Recording. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Patrick St. Clair. I hope you enjoy my speech. Today, I would like to talk to you about ADHD, or Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. ADHD is a neurodevelopmental disorder that affects both children and adults. It is characterized by symptoms such as inattention, hyperactivity, and impulsivity. In my speech, I will present information about how ADHD affects learning, behavior, addiction, and day-to-day life, drawn from the latest research in the field of psychology. First, let's talk about ADHD. Here's some background information about ADHD. According to American Psychiatric Association, ADHD is diagnosed in about 5 to 10% of children, and 2 to 5% of adults in the United States. ADHD is more common in boys than in girls. It is often first recognized in early childhood. The key symptoms of ADHD include difficulty paying attention, being easily distracted, being forgetful, fidgeting or squirming, and interrupting others. Now let's look at how ADHD affects learning. Children with ADHD often struggle with academic performance due to the difficulties with attention, organization, and time management. However, educational interventions such as accommodations, specialized programs, IEPs and 504s, and medication can help students with ADHD succeed in school. In fact, a recent study by Goodman in 2017 found that medication can improve ADHD symptoms and academic performance in children with ADHD. ADHD affects learning because it causes difficulty with focus, attention, and behavior. Many students with ADHD struggle with the inability to control impulses, manage time, organize their thoughts and learnings, and even have good peer relationships. Children with ADHD may experience difficulty in writing, reading, organizing their possessions, and verbally explaining their thoughts. Reasoning and comprehension in classroom-based learning environments can be really challenging for children with ADHD. However, with the right resources and support, children with ADHD are capable of thriving in the classroom. Moving on to how ADHD affects behavior and addiction. Individuals with ADHD are at higher risk for behavioral problems such as aggression, oppositional behavior, and low frustration tolerance. They are also more likely to develop addiction, especially alcohol dependence, as shown by Hiroshima in 2022. It is important to recognize these risks and provide appropriate treatment and support for individuals with ADHD. Studies have shown a connection between children with ADHD are more likely to become dependent on alcohol or other drugs when they are adults. Among adults who have an alcoholic use disorder, ADHD is 5 to 10 times more commonly found in people diagnosed with ADHD. Also, children who are 2 to 3 times more likely to struggle with substance misuse, and studies have shown a connection between ADHD and addiction. Children with ADHD are more likely to become dependent on alcohol or other drugs when they are adolescents and when they go into adulthood compared to the general population of individuals with ADHD or without it. They may be more inclined to use drugs and alcohol as a way to cope with the symptoms that come with this disorder. Lastly, let's discuss how ADHD affects day-to-day life. Adults with ADHD may struggle with social relationships, including difficulties with communication, empathy, and self-regulation. In fact, a recent systematic review by Sawyer Gutierrez in 2023 found evidence of emotional dysregulation as a core symptom of adult ADHD. Coping strategies such as mindfulness, exercise, and therapy can be effective in managing ADHD symptoms and improving quality of life. In conclusion, ADHD is a complex disorder that affects many aspects of a person's life. It is important to recognize the challenges faced by the individuals with ADHD and to provide appropriate support and treatment. I encourage you to learn more about ADHD and be an advocate for better understanding and treatment of this disorder. I thank you for your time and I thank you for listening. I hope you have a wonderful day.